snippet, and that was just that, you know, he smiled even when he woke up at 3 a.m. in the morning, and he had poo under his fingernails, had it through his hair, and he had it down the walls, and he had it down the cot, and he had it even in his mouth. You know, the thing that, one of the things I share with Julie is, why can't he just, you know, like we put, yeah. And then one of the things was, second only to that was his love of nappies, or lack thereof. His clothes that he wants to get his hands into, and you know, one of the things that we just learned about the sensitivity and wanting to touch things, and he always got plastic bags and stuff. So, you know, just even the end of last week, we went in and God bless someone who helped us with doing up this sleeping bag thing to get him into, which he was still getting out of. But to then completely shred his nappy all over the place, and then with delight and, you know, of what he wore out in the morning, and you know, it's like, look at me, look at me. But you know, there are a few times, that was several nights in a row, where you're like, oh, my bones are free. You know, trying all sorts of things in his sleeping bag. From one night, I just got so utterly desperate. He's very strong in his upper body. For those of you who picked him up at any time, just very strong. Is that he ripped, we got the sleeping bag thing that had a zip that went around the bottom and completely up the side, and it just had these little tie-things. It was no good for Elijah. Is that he, we actually took it down to the tailor's place and went them sew it up. The next night, well, there's a will, there's a way. And so as long as he was in that one, it was tied up with a fishing line. Now, you want to know?
My name is Mel Capalis. I'm a member of the Lamangkat community in Oakland branch. I haven't had the opportunity to meet this lovely boy in person, but I'm very much a part of his life. Julie and I were very good friends way back in our community life back in the Philippines. And every time that Elijah will going to achieve something, Julie will always give me a call, and she will tell me, Elijah had done this and this and this. Every time that Elijah's in the hospital, I was journeying with him, not personally, but in my prayer. I promised Julie this year that I'm going to visit and meet Elijah and be with him and play with him. I never had that opportunity, because now that I'm here, you're in spirit. And when you're here, I was in spirit with you. The few times, the last 2 times that my husband were down here in the community in Christchurch, Tom had the opportunity to meet and play with Elijah. And when we were praying for Elijah the last few days, Tom would always say that Elijah has that wonderful, wonderful gift of bringing joy to others, which all of you had confirmed it tonight. But what I wanted to say as well was that I said to Julie today, when I took her out for lunch, I said, you know, Julie, you have the most wonderful gift of looking after and making Elijah feel that he was loved for the last 3 years of his life on earth. And I was telling Julie that was a wonderful gift of being a mother, of having a boy like this. The Lord had gifted her with a very wonderful child, and she was able to answer that call that God has given her to be a wonderful parent. And Elijah was happy, I'm sure, and proud wherever he's in heaven, right? But I'm sure he is very proud of having a family like what he has, or what he had, because his family was so different and they loved him so much. And the last 3 years that he was here was the most wonderful time that a child like this could ever have. Very proud of the 2 of you.